Hi Chatterfoxes! In this video, you're going to learn how to speak English even better than a native using intonation. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our American English pronunciation videos. Okay, so in this video, you're going to learn how to make a list of things using intonation. So in English, there are two types of intonation, rising and falling. Rising intonation is like this, and falling intonation is like this. Do you hear the difference? If not, don't worry. By the end of this video, I'm sure you'll be able to hear the difference. So, I'm going to say an example sentence, and I want you to listen to this sentence and see if you can hear the difference of intonation that I'm using in this list of words. So, the question I'm going to answer is, have you traveled anywhere else in the United States? Have you traveled anywhere else in the United States? And the answer to this question that you may give is, yeah, I've been to Chicago and New York and Boston and Los Angeles, and this summer I'm going to visit Washington, D.C. All right, let me say that again, and this time I'll show the intonation with my hand so you can hear it. Have you traveled anywhere else in the United States? Yeah, I've been to Chicago and New York and Boston and Los Angeles, and this summer I'm going to Washington, D.C. Could you hear the difference? So, when you're making a list of things in English, your intonation will keep going up until you're finished with the list, and then your intonation should go down. This is important because if you keep using a rising intonation when you're making a list, then the person you're talking to will be waiting to hear what else you have to say. So, if I say, for example, I've been to Boston and Chicago and Los Angeles, and that's it, the person will be looking at you like, where else have you been? Are you finished speaking? So, when you're finished with your list, use a falling intonation to indicate that. Now, let's try another sentence to practice the rising and falling intonation. This time I'm going to answer the question, what do I need to do to learn English? Well, you need to learn grammar and vocabulary and pronunciation and, of course, intonation. You need to learn grammar and vocabulary and pronunciation, and of course, intonation. Great. Let's try one final example, and I want you to say this one with me. How was the buffet? Oh, the buffet was amazing. There was chicken and steak and ice cream and even a chocolate fountain. Okay, let's practice that again. How was the buffet? Oh, the buffet was awesome. There was steak and chicken and ice cream and even a chocolate fountain. Great job. So, speaking of buffets, I have a question for you. Some people think that buffets are awesome because you can get a lot of food and you don't have to pay very much money. Other people think buffets are super unhealthy because you almost always overeat there, and a lot of the times the quality of the food is not very good. So I want to know what you think about buffets. Do you think buffets are awesome, or do you think buffets are a little bit unhealthy? Tell us your opinion in the comments section below. Can't wait to hear from you. Great job. Now you're already on your way to speaking English better than a native. But you know what's even more important than using these American expressions? Using correct pronunciation. So visit us at the link in the description to check out our fluency program and subscribe to our channel to start speaking better than a native today.